there doesn't seem to be a place dedicated for open, honest, heartfelt, wholesome Christian dialogue. Now, there are times where famous people, celebrities, athletes, artists, authors, you name it, will go on a podcast and share some of their beliefs and their faith. But typically, the podcast is hosted by a comedian or by someone else in their line of work, and they are kind of more just chatting as colleagues, as peers, as friends. And so the thought behind this is, how great would it be to give people a platform where they felt the ability to share their beliefs, their thoughts, not to necessarily push any doctrines or dogmas, but to share why God, why Jesus Christ. And that's the goal, to share Jesus with more people. I think as I've observed media over the last while, there's definitely a lot of it that isn't good, that isn't ideal, is not a good use of time, for me personally at least. And so as I've tried to curate what I let into my heart, into my mind, I thought, while I have this idea, while it's kind of what keeps me up at night, let me stop suppressing it and let it come out. And I love that idea of, what lights you up? What is the idea or the business or the dream that when you think about it, your brain is just illuminated with excitement and joy thinking about it? And this is that for me. So I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a podcast. I've messed around on YouTube and TikTok for the last couple of years, but nothing of this endeavor. So bear with me. I am not a professional. I don't have a degree in religion or Christianity. I do not claim to be an amazing interviewer or speaker by any means, but that's the fun of this, right? I get to learn and grow, and I'm sure I'll look back on these first episodes and chuckle, hopefully. Like anything, there's got to be progress, and you got to just start somewhere. So this is me just starting. I don't have a guest today. Hopefully there's some guests soon. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. The idea came to me about 4 years ago. I was driving in the car, and what is it? The white whale or something? It's like the ultimate goal. I just had this insane idea about Denzel Washington. I love him as an actor, love his work. I think he's one of the greatest to ever do it. And as I've watched things with him and observed speeches of his, he is a God-fearing man. He's a Christian. And again, there isn't many places where he very openly discusses that. He definitely doesn't shy away from it. He's, given commencement addresses where he'll discuss his views. But how cool would it be to listen to a podcast of Denzel Washington talk about why God, why Jesus for an hour? Why, despite his fame and his wealth and his fortune and his accolades, he still chooses to worship. And I've just, sat on that for a long time.